Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to talk about a sermon I watched from Vous Church last night, and it was preached by Dawn Shree, and she had a lot of great thoughts, and I just wanted to kind of discuss them with someone because I don't think anyone else would actually want to talk about it with me. So the series that they're preaching from right now is a story you tell yourself, and Dawn Shree titled her sermon, Two Sides to Every Story, and the verse she used was Psalm 92:12, which is, "The righteous will flourish like a palm tree, they will grow like a cedar in Lebanon." So the reason I really like this series is because she related to us being like a palm tree, or kind of wanting to be able to be like a palm tree. Palm trees are able to be flexible with the storms they encounter. They have deep enough roots and they can bend and move, but they always will stand back up straight once the winds have passed. So the thing that really stuck out to me in sermon is she said discipline brings structure, flexibility makes structure sustainable. And the reason I like this thought is because we're so disciplined in how we think about our life plans and the life we want and the life we're going to go into, that we forget that life isn't really a straight line. And we need to be flexible in the thoughts we're having in our life plans. And the thing I really liked about it is that you need to be flexible for your life to actually stand up. And flexibility, is another thing she said, allows you to support the shock and keep standing. Now, nobody's life is perfect, and we probably all had tons of hardships that no one really likes to think about as we grow older. I know I'm one of those people. And I love the fact that she puts us in a place where it's actually doable in everyday situations. She talks about first for reframing, and reframing the story you actually tell yourself. And you need to reframe before the storm comes or before your anxiety takes over. And she talks about certain things with her kids, or how her car got stolen. And I was like, your car got stolen? But she reframed it in a way that was like, we don't really care that our car got stolen, but we want you to know that it's okay. And I thought that was a great thing because they released that problem to God, and they're like, we can reframe the story and have God take it over. And I thought that was a great thought. And even in my own life, I suck at reframing. I think the world's ending like every 5 seconds apparently. So, and that's what this time has shown me. So I'm trying to reframe into a more positive attitude. And I'm trying to release things and allow for the changes to take place as time moves forward. And you need to respond because your heart cannot become hard and rigid, which is another great thing she said, because I remember growing up and I was at my Christian school and my teacher would always be like, you can become bitter or become better with a simple letter change. And that has always stuck with me for such a long time, even though sometimes I definitely do become more bitter than better. And I love the fact that after release, you respond and you change your view and let go and let Jesus take control. And that's something I really like. And I like the fact that you can breathe out and then respond with what you need to be doing. And I think that's even in conversations, because when you're having a conversation, you don't actually know everyone's perfect intent. And that's coming from someone that literally I talk so much. And I think it's great when you give yourself a moment to reflect on what's going on, and then you respond to the conversation that you're having with the person. And then you renew and reflect because you know you're stretching and being able to, and you want God to show you where you're weak in your stretches. And I like the fact that she ends the sermon being like, God still loves you and everything's going to be okay. And sometimes life isn't always okay all the time, but I think it's great to know that at the end, you're still insanely loved and insanely important. And this sermon really spoke to me during this time because I have not been the most flexible in my life. I've been kind of cranky. I don't really like staying home all the time, and I like being social. So this has been a new learning experience for me, realizing that it's good to be by yourself a little bit more than before. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about today. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to have the sermon linked below, so if you do need some encouragement, I highly suggest you watch it. She preached some great words of God, and I really feel it really will impact a lot of people. Alright, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!